I'm Tyler, you're looking at a combine, and this is Ag EDU. I had originally planned to start this series talking in detail about the crops we grow. Instead, I decided something else better for the season. Today, we're talking about one of the most expensive machines on a row crop farming operation, the combine harvester. The machine's purpose? To gather crops from the field and allow us to store and or sell them. A combine is also one of the more complicated pieces of machinery out there, so let's start with the very basics. In this video, we'll learn about the attachments that allow the harvester to do its work. Everything we cover today will be seen later at some point in real life during the harvest vlogs, so don't worry. The bean head can harvest all cereal crops like oats and rye, but here it's mainly wheat and soybeans. The bean head itself utilizes a system of rapidly moving knives. Each knife has a serrated edge designed to cut the crop. The whole set is mounted on a bar that moves from side to side pretty quick. Once the crop is cut, the reel helps pull it back into the feeding system. The reel can be adjusted up and down as well as in terms of rotational speed. These are both crucial. Running the reel too slow or too high eliminates its effectiveness. Running it too fast or too low can knock soybeans out of the pods. The reel feeds the feeding system. This is crucial because when running in high yielding or tough crop or at high speeds, the feeder house can jam and cause mechanical damage. Something else to consider is how the header is held onto the machine. In this case, gravity does most of the work. If you watch any of the harvest vlogs this fall, you'll understand what I mean here. The header is also locked and pinned on for safety. Bean heads in general, and now most corn heads, have electronic sensors that allow them to know the ground height. In this way, they can ride smoothly across the surface without the need for constant height input from the farmer. This allows said farmer to focus more on the task at hand. Finally, the header needs power for all of its moving parts. This is accomplished by means of a shaft which we attach to the combine. It rotates quickly, powering the head. That concludes the basics of the bean head, but what about corn? Well, the corn header looks just a little bit different. Corn, as opposed to beans, must be harvested in its rows. We call the protrusions on the corn head snouts. Many are metal, but newer ones, including ours, are polyplastic. This prevents rust. These sit in between the rows of corn and help feed the header. In addition, they can help pick up crop that's fallen over or been blown down on a bad year. The snouts feed corn to the quickly rotating gathering chains. These suck in the stalk and force the corn back into the auger on the header. Similar to a bean head, the auger moves corn towards the feeder house. Some corn heads also have rubber flaps called ear savers. Ours do. The combine has to gather crop quickly, and it can therefore be a little bit violent on occasion. This can cause the ear of the corn to pop up and fall back down the header and drop onto the ground. This is obviously yield loss and not good, so the rubber flap catches the ear and allows it to be fed back into the machine. Our corn header, unlike some newer ones, does not have an automatic height adjustment. This means that it requires constant tampering with the terrain. Again, if you watch a harvest vlog, you'll see the input required. These different types of headers feed into the combine and allow the rest of the machine to work its magic. We get to unpack all of that engineering madness in the next video. Until then, thank you for watching and be sure to subscribe so you don't miss a thing. I'm Tyler, and this has been Ag EDU.